Nigeria's national grid has collapsed 162 times since the power sector privatization in November 2013. In 2024 alone, the national grid collapsed about 12 times. This year, in 2025, the national grid has collapsed at least 3 times. According to the Nigerian Independent System Operator, the national grid collapsed about 3 weeks ago. Why does this keep happening? Why does the national grid collapse so frequently? Before going into that, let's start from the basics. What is the national grid? Why do we even need it in our power ecosystem? Nigeria's national grid is like a highway for electricity bulk trading. It is where bulk electricity producers meet or connect with bulk electricity distributors who sell electricity to customers. It is a shared resource because both the bulk electricity producers and distributors rely on the same transmission network. Think about the national grid as a marketplace that enables bulk electricity trading. There are 28 electricity producers connected to Nigeria's national grid. The output from these electricity producers is monitored and regulated by the National Control Center in Osogbo, Osun State. The National Control Center is an arm of the transmission company of Nigeria. At the bulk production stage, electricity cannot be stored. Therefore, electricity producers are constantly evacuating and trying to sell as much electricity as possible. This means that power generation and consumption happen simultaneously in real time. It is the responsibility of the National Control Center to maintain a balance. This is also where political and economic considerations often play out. So, what causes a grid collapse? Number one, frequency and voltage fluctuations. Nigeria's national grid was designed to operate at a frequency of 50 Hz. If the frequency goes above or below this 50 Hz, it destabilizes the network and it can cause a grid collapse. Also, the imbalance between power generation and consumption. You know, the economics of demand and supply. If the power generation exceeds the power that is being consumed, it can lead to an imbalance in the network. And as a result of this, some power plants can pull out as a safety precaution. And that sudden disconnection of power plants from the network can lead to a grid collapse. Finally, the reliability index. Most of the transmission networks in Nigeria are already old and they are not as strong as they used to be. So this weak transmission infrastructure can also cause a grid collapse. For instance, in Akwa Ibom State, the transmission line between Aba and Itu line is old and dilapidated, such that the line collapses at least maybe 4, 5, or 6 times in a whole week, which destabilizes the network. So next time the headlines read National Grid Collapse, you know what is happening. Remember, subscribe to this channel for more insights on the power sector. We don't just report the sector, we give you perspectives, critiques, and insights. See you next week.